The purpose of this program is to contribute to sustainable and resilient growth in the country by designing and implementing environmentally responsible public policies. The loan amount is up to $800 million, of which 700 million will be provided through ordinary capital resources from the IDB. $100 million are part of the agreement between the bank and the government of Sweden through its International Development Agency, and up to $100 million coming from administrative funds at the bank under the Correa co-financing fund for infrastructure development in Latin America and the Caribbean. The program will also be providing parallel financing of 350 million euros coming from the following co-financers: the French Development Agency and the German Development Bank. The program also includes technical cooperation from the United Kingdom through its UK SIP program that is administered by the IDB using non-reimbursable technical cooperation funds. Before signing the document, we'd like to give the floor to the President of the Republic, Iván Duque Márquez. Good afternoon to you all. Greetings to the IDB President, our dear friend, Mauricio Claver Carone. Greetings also to the Environment Minister of Colombia, Carlos Correa. Greetings to the President of the Congress of Colombia, Juan Diego Gómez. Greetings also to ministers like Diego Mesa, Ana Maria Orozco. Greetings to Ambassador Ardilla, his wife. Greetings also to Sanjay, and as well as the representatives of the development financing agencies, of which several are represented here this afternoon. I'd like to greet the French agency, the Korean agency who are here with us, and thank the agency of the United Kingdom and the German agency, the Swedish group, and they're all here present. So I'd like, as I was saying, to thank you all. This is a historical milestone. President Claver, earlier you were asking me at a previous event, what can the IDB do for Latin America on this climate agenda today? Let me reply. It is for this. It is to finance and support public policy decisions. This loan operation with co-funding through the IDB and agencies, through this you are supporting what we are demonstrating at this COP26. The route to carbon neutrality by 2050. The route to reduce greenhouse gases by 50% by 2030. The route to declare 30% of our territory as protected areas by 2022. Support extending the marine protection area, something we have just done with 3 other countries, having now the largest marine protected area in the hemisphere, perhaps even in the whole world, but also to support the law with which we are tackling environmental crimes in Colombia, a law enacted a few months ago, and also to support the energy transition agenda, where we are growing by 100-fold the installed capacity with renewables, to accompany the green route, the natural conservation programs, to support sowing 180 million trees, and also to support the agenda of the Leticia Pact, to support the mobility program where we are updating the vehicle fleets in the country, and to support the environmental education agenda, Minister Correa, what is being done through Savia, training young professionals throughout the territory. Also, increasing recycling rates in Colombia. It has grown 3-fold under this administration. There is still much to be done, but we are moving forward in all these areas. So this agenda This operation, with IDB financing and that of agencies, that is the support you see on this table. It is multinational, multilateral support for the agenda of one country that feels proud to lead by example. We are a country, and I don't tire of saying this, with the second largest biodiversity in the world, a country with 52% of high mountain ecosystems known by the Spanish word páramos for moors, a country with half its territory in the Amazon and over 50% in humid forests. Today, we are supporting the efforts of the Humboldt Institute and some others also, helping our ancestral and indigenous communities because they are extremely appreciated by us. And they are here also today because they're part of this conservation agency agenda. Let me say that this is the validation to support through resources the agenda being developed and turned into reality. So with pleasure, we will be signing this operation. And let me reiterate to the president of the IDB, this is the kind of action that show why Colombia is firmly supporting the 10th replenishment of the Inter-American Development Bank. We want a solid IDB with capital and with capacity to continue responding to the needs of Latin America and the Caribbean. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, President Duque, for those words. We now give the floor to Mr. Mauricio Claver Carrone, President of the IDB.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to be brief. It's been a pleasure to be here yesterday and today supporting President Duque with his agenda, his long-term agenda, one of the first in Latin America focused on thematic bonds, and also with support by France in launching this long-term initiative. And now to be able to sign this project, this operation where the IDB is investing $600 million. Not only are we talking about those $600 million that we're very proud to provide to help transact with President Duque from Colombia to focus on sustainable growth and resilience, but I think the real milestone in this operation is also the fact that we've been able to mobilize resources. 600 million from the IDB together with 600 million from 5 key stakeholders: IDB, Colombia, France, Germany, the UK, Korea, and Sweden. Thanks to this partnership, we have been able to launch an operation of about $1.2 billion in total to be able to develop jointly this support mechanisms to invest in those paths that Colombia has embarked upon with a business plan, a climate business plan in the long term for renewal, where we can invest in this journey with President Duque. We're very pleased and very proud of that. So I think after the President and Prime Minister Boris Johnson, nobody else has been as present with COP26 than President Duque, who has shown leadership not just at the regional but at the global level as well with regards to climate issues. Thank you very much, President Mauricio Claver Carrone, for your words. And now we would like to introduce Ángela María Orozco, Minister of Transportation, who's going to discuss the details of the cooperation mechanism between the IDB and Colombia. Well, President of the IDB, first of all, we would like to thank you for supporting us in this initiative to help improve the navigability of the Magdalena River. So I think this has been very significant thanks to this support. And as you know, we are putting quite a bit here at stake, not just in this, but also in sustainable transportation, where 66% of CO2 emissions come from highway emissions, automobiles. So now we're focused on developing a more sustainable transportation system, thanks to the leadership shown by President Duque, as well as the support provided by the IDB in this regard. So we just wanted to take this occasion to thank you for all this cooperation and support in cooperation initiatives. Thank you very much, Minister. Thank you, President of Colombia. And now we would like to begin with the signing ceremony of this initiative. So we invite Environmental Minister Carlos Correa from Colombia. Well, thank you very much, President Duque and IDB President. Thank you very much. This is a fabulous announcement where Colombia is now launching its post-COVID economic recovery initiative, beginning with environmental sustainability measures such as this one, strengthening the transportation sector. And we're so happy to have the transportation minister with us and all of the government ministers, Speaker of the House, Speaker Gomez, and we're very thankful for all of your support for climate initiatives. And this is going to be formally approved by Congress in December. And also, I want to thank Ricardo Lozano, former minister, my predecessor, who has also been a very key figure in achieving these milestones. And also all of the team from the ministry, Maria Paula, Chief of Staff, all of you for having made this a reality. The Ministry of Finance that has also been working shoulder to shoulder to bring this about. And now, President, as you said, now we need to take these words and translate them into actions. No more MOUs. Now we've got MODOs. So I think that's going to be very important for our economic recovery efforts and building on that long-term vision, as President Duque has already stated, is now in place for Colombia. And this is one of our great challenges in dealing with the CO2 emission. Thank you very much, President Mauricio Claver. So now the Environmental Minister, Carlos Correa of Colombia, will now sign the document, followed by President Claver Carone. We also invite Stefan Ovic from the German Development Bank to please step up. Matilde Lauras, Director of the French Agency for Cooperation, President of Kelsin Banks. And Claudia Arce, Director of the program. Remember, this is the formal signing of the Resilient and Sustainable Development and Growth Initiative, signed by President Yu from the Kelsin Bank. We also have Stefan Ovic, who is from the German Development Bank. And Claudia Arce, Program Director. We invite you all now for an official photo of the signing ceremony. Luis Herman from the government of Sweden, who will also sign the document. We invite you all to pose for the official signing ceremony photo.